What's up everybody, Philip Bridges here. Today we are talking about the Milwaukee PACKOUT cooler. This thing, I told you before when about a month or two ago, I did a review on a PACKOUT toolbox and I said, hey, that'd be pretty cool if they turned this into a cooler. Well, Milwaukee listened and they did it. This cooler retails for about $99. I'll put the links in the description below on where you can get it. And the model number and everything like that, because I don't like to remember model numbers because no one really cares unless you're shopping for it. So it's in the links in the description below. All right, so this is it right here, the PACKOUT cooler. What do you mean? It's a PACKOUT cooler. Looks just like it. Looks just like the Milwaukee toolbox too. All right, you got me. It's not it. But we're gonna kind of compare the two to see what they changed. All right, this is the Milwaukee cooler. First thing out of the box that you can tell, has a white top. That is smart on Milwaukee's part because the white will reflect and it won't conduct a lot of heat that the black top will. So that'll be good for your overall cooling temperature. All right, so the dimensions of this they're a little bit smaller than the toolbox, because the toolbox you have a little bit more room because they don't have to put the insulation in it. Let's put this off to the side. We don't need it right now. Okay, so we're gonna open this up, take a look at it. Now, the inside, like I said, is going to be a little bit smaller in dimension because they have the insulation of the cooler. Comes with this little tray. Now, this whole PACKOUT unit is impact resistant, which I really like because you can throw it, you know, do all this stuff with it, and it's going to take a beating. But the one thing that I don't like is this tray. This tray is just as flimsy as the tray in your refrigerator. I would probably break this thing pretty quick, especially on the job site, just throwing something in there and forgetting that it's in there, and it'll probably end up breaking, because when it gets cold, plastic gets a little brittle. I can see that breaking. But it's a nice little tray to keep all of your stuff out of the cooler when you don't want it really to get too much wet, but you want it to stay cold. Okay, so we got the middle. We have the inside that the dimensions are about 13 by 9.5, and the width is about 7.7, something like that. Get a tape measure, measure it. Those are my measurements. All right, it weighs about 6.2 pounds, which isn't pretty bad. The PACKOUT toolbox, I think, weighs around that too. I think like 5.9 or something. But this will hold 16 quarts or 50 pounds of beer or soda, whichever you prefer. Like I said, it's the IG65 rated, impact resistant, leak resistant, because they got the little gasket around here. You know, you could throw this in a pond when you're fishing. This would be great because it's gonna float. If you want to see my video on the PACKOUT toolbox floating or taking on water, look right there. So it's pretty much the exact same thing on that. But the one feature that they added that everybody has to have for a PACKOUT cooler, or a cooler in general, is your bottle opener. Gotta have your bottle opener, guys, because you know you gotta have that Coke in a bottle, because that's the best Coke there is. So they give you on the inside here, which I think what it is kind of a little cup holder right here, just to kind of throw your drink right there, let it sit. But if you don't have anything in it, the weight of it is almost going to tip over the cooler. So I would have liked to see maybe some like little cup holders on the top. I think they really, if you look at this, I think they could have incorporated, incorporated cup holders in these PACKOUT slots. That would have been freaking cool. Yeah, I think they could have definitely did that. Huh. Come on, Milwaukee. Let's get it together. Design engineer flaw. Found out right here. Okay. Anyways. That's pretty much it. But we have to test. Will it really hold ice for about 30 hours? So we're going to get a bag of ice. We're going to test it out. And we're going to get back to you. All right. We're going to go fill this up with ice. Check it out. And then check it out in about 30 hours and see how much ice is left. Okay, I have about a 7-pound bag of ice. We're gonna throw it in the cooler. We're gonna shut it, and we're gonna see if it holds ice for 30 hours. But let's throw this in. But we're not gonna leave it in here because in here it's about 73 degrees. We're gonna go set it out in the hot sun, because it's like 90 degrees out. And that's where you're gonna use the cooler, is in a high temperature area out on the boat, on the job site. So we gotta know how long this ice is gonna last and how cool this cooler is gonna keep it when the sun is beating directly down on it. We got the Milwaukee PACKOUT cooler. We're gonna go set it outside for about 30 hours. We'll check on it later in the day, and then we'll probably check on it tomorrow. So, all right, we are going outside, and it is freaking bright out. All right, we got the Milwaukee PACKOUT cooler. We're gonna set it on the edge of the driveway. We're just gonna test this out. Looks like that. And it's blowing out because of everything. There we go. So it's pretty hot out right now. It's 85 degrees almost and rising. So that's gonna get sun all day. So we're just gonna keep that there, and we're gonna check on it later. All right, so it's been about 30 hours, almost 31 hours since we put the ice in the cooler. We're gonna check it out. It's so freaking hot out here. It's been hot the last 2 days, like really hot and muggy. So I just want to come out here real quick because the gnats out here are really crazy at this time of year. So we're gonna check this cooler, see how much ice is in it. It's a little bit of ice left, mostly water, but it's still really cold. So all right, so the claim of Milwaukee saying that it lasts about 30 hours. Yeah, I believe that. It's no Yeti, but you know what? For a nice addition to the PACKOUT unit, I'll take that. I'm pretty much going to use this probably as my cooler for the job site anyways, because my cooler now is horrible. So, all right, let's get back to the video. I'll see you inside. All right, that's gonna wrap up the Milwaukee toolbox. No, that's not the Milwaukee toolbox. All right, that's gonna wrap up the Milwaukee PACKOUT cooler. You can get it for $99. Links are in the description below where you can get it. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to, and if you are not subscribed, please do so. I'm Philip Bridges, and I will see you later.